Hi, I'm Courteaud and welcome to this month's property market update for Pukekohe. Today is the 27th of July and the Auckland Unitary Plan is about to have another big announcement. So the Auckland Unitary Plan has been sitting with an independent hearings panel, and today they are they've actually made their recommendations to Council, and today those recommendations are being notified on the Council website. So by the time you're watching this video, you'll be able to go onto the Council website, look up new zonings and everything like that, new rules, and see how the Unitary Plan is going to affect you. So I'd really recommend jumping on there, taking a look. It's a document that's really going to shape how Auckland changes over the coming years, the development of Auckland City. So it's a hugely important document, and I'd highly recommend going and taking a look at that and staying up to speed with that document as it progresses into its final stages. So Council are going to be reviewing the recommendations that have been made to them, and then they will be made to make the decisions on whether to accept or reject the independent hearings panel's recommendations by the 19th of August. So that's when we'll potentially hear some more on that. So another big thing that's been in the news recently is the Reserve Bank creating new LVR ratios for investors. So basically now, to have an investment property New Zealand wide, you will need a 40% deposit or 40% equity in order to make that purchase. So this is not the first time that the Reserve Bank has done this. They have fiddled with LVRs twice before, and this is the third time that they're doing it. So the previous two times that they've done it, what we've seen is, in the lead up to the rules coming into effect, we've seen a huge flurry of activity, so people trying to get in there before the rules change, and then after the rules change there's been a slump in the market in prices and activity, and that has lasted for a few months. So this time around it's a little bit different. The Reserve Bank has asked that banks basically respect this rule immediately, and I have heard that some banks are withdrawing pre-approvals that they've already given out. So it looks as though this time we may not see maybe as much of a flurry of activity in the lead up to those rules coming into effect officially on the 1st of September. Looking at the numbers of what's happened over the last month, so the REINZ statistics show that there were 63 properties sold last month, and also 63 sold the previous month, so it's about the same. And in the same period last year there were 41 properties sold, so it's up on last year, although it's similar to the previous month, so not a huge increase on the previous month. Looking at average days on market, currently 32 days is the average days on market, which is about what it's been for most of this year. Most of last year you were looking at sort of 27, 28 days, so it was slightly lower, but obviously 32, I mean, it's still a relatively short period of time, so we're still in a strong seller's market. And the median house price for Pukekohe was $650,000, so pretty interesting when you consider that the same month last year the median house price was $485, I believe it was, so quite a large increase on that. So that's it for this month's market update. I'll see you all again next month.